Okay, so I want to talk with you, conservative viewer, about Donald Trump and his criminal cases. And what I experience, what I view as a kind of just raging hypocrisy on your part. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk to liberals about you and make fun. I want to talk with you about it because I find it really concerning. And I'm sure you completely disagree with me. But let's really look at this for a second. So I hear from conservatives in my family and conservative viewers all the time that his criminal cases are lawfare. It's unfair. It's just, biased. They're just trying to stop Trump in all these unfair ways. And the reasons that are given are things like, well, these are Obama judges, and, well, I guess just by default it's unfair. Or they have family members, like in Judge Merchan's case, his daughter was an advocate for Harris back in 2020, stuff like that. Well, the thing that I find is hypocrisy is I never hear you all complain about things like Clarence Thomas, the justice on the Supreme Court, getting literally $1 million vacations from Republican lobbyists and advocates like Harlan Crow. Not one peep, not one word about how that might influence him. I hear nothing from you about Alito's wife flying a flag that at their home that seems to indicate her sympathy for MAGA. I hear nothing from you about private phone calls that right now that Donald Trump has made to a justice right before his sentencing and the case that was going up to the Supreme Court about his sentencing. I hear nothing about it. So why is it that when it's on your end, what are you talking about? These jurists are always fair. Of course they're not going to let their families get involved. That's his wife, right? That has nothing to do with him. You're just a liberal nutjob. But when it's someone who is a judge overseeing a case that he didn't have a choice to oversee it, right? It's put there and so on and so forth. I guess he can recuse himself, but him not recusing himself is not by default a sign that he's unfair. It might literally be him believing, no, I can do a fair job. And when Thomas refuses to recuse himself because his wife is literally a Republican advocate and operative in the MAGA universe, you say, well, no, why would that influence how he makes his decisions? So to me, this is just a raging hypocrisy. You truly believe that your side can be utterly fair, regardless of their political beliefs or the political beliefs of people in their families. But as soon as it's a Democrat, well, no. And I guess it's just because, they're just fundamentally evil or stupid. But you hate it when people treat you that way.